building. We in the building. We in this bitch. We in the building, bitch. We in the building. We in this bitch.
Yo, welcome to PTA Sports. I am your host, Pest the Analyst, and let's go on ahead and talk about the New York Football Giants versus the Tennessee Titans. Holy smokes, was this a game, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's what I'm going to do, okay? I got my notes. They right over here, and I'm going to be just kind of reading off the notes. So if you see me looking over there, I'm not crazy, okay? All right, here you go. Check this out. So here's what I want to start with. Let's talk about some things that I really liked, okay? After I took some time to really take a look at the film and see what I could see when I could see it, okay? So here's some things that I really liked, okay? I like the fact that these coaches made some serious adjustments at halftime. And that's got to be the first thing that I talk about here, because when I see adjustments, like real actual adjustments, it does my heart good, because I haven't seen like no BS adjustments from this team at halftime in so damn long. So it's so nice. It's so nice for me to be able to just, man, they made adjustments at halftime. Thank you so very much for that, man. Like, I love that. I absolutely love that. Another thing that I really liked was this team's fight, right? Like, listen, this team fought their asses off in this game, man. Like, through adversity, through mental mistakes, through players not being able to play, players not being on the field enough, through all those things, right? Through all of those things, this team came together, they fought their asses off, and they beat a real good opponent. I don't care what anybody says, this is a different team than last year. Miss me with all that. This is a good team, and it's coached by very good coaches, okay? So we're not gonna minimize how good the Tennessee Titans have been. We ain't gonna do that, all right? But the fact that this team was able to just come together and just fight, whew, loved it. Okay, let's talk about some players that I really liked. Let's give just the first super mega shout out of the year to Saquon Barkley. Listen to me, man. Saquon Barkley was on a mission on Sunday, y'all. This man was on an absolute mission on Sunday. And, he went out there and he proved his point. Like, listen, just because I was hurt, just because things didn't go my way, don't mean I'm not still Saquon Barkley. And he went out there and he proved it, okay? This man had 18 carries for 164 yards, okay? Let's just stop there for a second. 164 yards on the ground by himself. It's damn near 2 Derrick Henrys. All right? Like, because what did Derrick Henry have? Like 80, 85, 88 yards? I mean, like, Saquon was the better running back on that day. It was just, man, I love the fact that Saquon is not shying away from contact. I love seeing Saquon just lower his shoulder and just come get some. Bam! I love that, okay? I love that. It lets me know that Saquon ain't scared to go out there and get dirty. It also lets me know that Saquon listened when someone told him he'd be behind a line of scrimmage dancing too damn much. Go get some tough yards, sucker. So I'm glad that he listened. Here's the other thing. Saquon also had an additional 30 yards in the air, okay? And he was making things shake. Like, this dude was on a mission and no one was going to stop him. He said, I'm putting the damn team on my back. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say this, okay? That 68-yard run from Saquon Barkley, okay, that 68-yard run in the second half, we don't win without that. Straight up. We don't win without that. Because that was the spark that fired this team up in the second half. That was that was what really set the tone of, hey, we're down, but we fighting out here, and we gonna keep fighting. One of y'all is about to get messed up, because we coming out here, and we playing this damn game to win. And that's what they damn did, man, and I'm so happy about that. Listen, after that, we going ahead and we scored 13 unanswered in the second half, tied the game up, man. And the thing about it is that, like, as I'm watching this offense move in the second half, it feels different. Like, this offense just felt different. I love to see some of this play design. I love the fact that we stole that little pitch play from Kansas City and put Saquon Barkley in Travis Kelce's position. I love that. I absolutely love that. So like, as I'm watching this offense work, I'm just like, oh yeah, I can see the possibilities. I can see the things that this offense could be able to do. Oh boy, I was getting excited. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was getting excited watching this offense and the way that they move right now. Because I know, because listen, and let's put some things in perspective too before I go any further about anything else, right? It's week one. Week one's always sloppy. Week one is always trying to figure it out, right? So this game wasn't necessarily pretty. It wasn't. There was a lot of sloppiness in this game. The game was not necessarily pretty. But I will say this, you know, I was happy to see the foundation. I was happy to be able to see, like, how we could make this offense more modern, because this offense has felt old and vanilla for so long. I'm so glad that the bones are there and we can build off this. I'm excited, okay? I'm excited. I also want to give a shout out to Richie James. Richie James had five receptions for 59 yards. He came in after we had Wandell get hurt. That sucked. But it seemed like he was kind of playing his role, and it seemed like they wanted to feed Wandell the whole time. That's why Richie got fed, because he was his replacement. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him, man. Like, listen, they asked him to step up in some very key moments, some chain moving moments. He stepped up. There was only one pass that he dropped. He should have caught that pass. Let's just say, he should have caught that pass, okay? It was that one drop. That shouldn't have been a drop. He should have caught that. I don't care what nobody say. And then Daniel Jones, okay? That sounds crazy, and I'm getting ready to give Daniel Jones some props here, okay? It sounds crazy, but I want to give this man his flowers, because I'm one of the biggest Daniel Jones haters you're gonna find, okay? But fair is fair. So here's the deal. Daniel Jones ended the day with 17 of 21 with 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, okay? Supposedly, I saw today that, he threw like the most accurate passes of anyone, tied with Josh Allen, who also threw the most accurate passes. Sure, man, that's one of those analytic stats that I'm like, I don't know how you figure that out, but cool, man, good on you. But here's the thing, man. A lot of people have been giving Daniel Jones a little bit of flack for the boneheaded decision that he made that led to an interception. And shout out to Authentic, right? Because Authentic been talking about this, and today I actually like responded to some of the stuff that he had to say, because he's spitting facts. First and foremost, the read wasn't bad, okay? The read was not bad. It was one-on-one. You damn near had from a hash mark to an end zone worth of space between those two players and any other players on the field, okay? The read was not bad. The read wasn't bad. But holy shit, did Daniel Jones noodle arm that damn throw. Like, DJ, I'm so glad that Dabes was giving your ass the business on that sideline, because you deserve that. You deserve to get the business, right? Because you're not a rookie. You're not a sophomore. You're not a freshman. You're a senior at this point, brother. This is year 4, and and like that. Why, bro? Like if you can't make that throw, why even try? And I listen, and it's crazy because he can make that throw. That's a throw that he can make. If he would have actually back shouldered that throw, Saquon would have had a no BS chance to catch that ball in the back of the end zone. There was an absolute opportunity for that to happen, but Daniel Jones threw a terrible pass. So the read wasn't back, okay? And I'm going to say this about Daniel Jones. I just need consistency from you, Daniel. That's all I've ever asked, is for you to just be consistent, bro. If you can do that, then you'll be okay. So can we just get some consistency? Can you just do this over a string of games? Like, I'll take this stat line here. 17-21, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception. I'll take that stat line. If it means that you're playing well, you made a mistake because you threw an interception. I don't even, y'all notice I haven't said anything about that fumble, right? Because that fumble wasn't really his fault, but it is kind of his fault because that's been his Achilles heel, is getting, slapped from behind and fumbling the ball. Come on, Daniel, you know that's a thing, but that's still not your fault. That's not your fault that your left guard got blown to smithereens and it was a free Russian defender just screaming at you, seeking missile style. It's not your fault, okay? So I'm not even going to give you that. But this stat line, I will take this stat line if it means that you're consistently playing like this. Consistently playing in a way that facilitates us to win a football game. So if you throw 2 touchdowns and Saquon get 2, great. I'll take it. All right? So that's how I feel about Daniel Jones. That's how I feel. Here's the other thing. Shout out to Daves again. I'm gonna keep shouting out Daves, man, because I love the fact that Dave said, "Screw it, we're going for the win at the end of the game." I love that. Okay, I absolutely love that. That definitely made me happy. So I'm so glad that we got a coach that got a set of balls on, man. I was screaming at the TV, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have balls, and then it happened, and I screamed crazy. This is what it looked like.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's fucking...
Yeah, so that's what it looked like, right? I was super happy when we got that 2-point conversion. And then I didn't really think we were going to win still, though. I was like, damn, man, they got a lot of time. They're going to get in field goal range. Our defense hasn't really been stopping them that well today. Oh, man, they get in field goal range. And I'm like, yup, here it goes. Typical way we lose. And then they missed a field goal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Fantastic. Now, I want to give a shout out to the trenches, right? Because overall, I'm going to say they had a fine day, okay? They weren't that great in pass pro. They weren't that great. They got to work on this damn pass pro. But seeing these guys work together in the run game, some of the holes they were creating, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta give a shout out to that damn Josh Azidu. I don't know how to say his dude's name, okay? But I'm gonna shout him out because on Saquon's touchdown run, you could have driven 6 trucks through that damn hole, okay? But between him and Andrew Thomas, there was. Hey, listen. You go right on ahead, sir. You go right on ahead. That's what it looked like, okay? And I like that, okay? I actually felt very good about the way our offensive line run blocks. Speaking of run blocking, or run stopping, our run defense, man. Like the run defense, I didn't think this run defense was going to be able to be this good. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, listen, if I say something and it's wrong, I'm gonna say that I was wrong. Okay? The day of the game, I was in the Twitter space. I said I was scared of Derrick Henry. I said I was concerned about how many yards he was gonna get. I said I was concerned about whether or not his defense could stop him, and they shut me up. I was wrong. So good on the defensive, on the defensive line, good on the linebackers. You know what I'm saying? Playing great in the run game, but in the pass game, listen, man. Our off-ball linebackers, they are short tacklers. They are heat-seeking missiles. You can sit them on a blitz. You can sit them to help set an edge. Listen. I'm going to give our off-ball linebackers all the love in the world when it comes to them stopping and run. But my goodness, do you guys know that you have to defend the running back coming out of the backfield? Do y'all know that? That's your responsibility? Do you realize that? Do you realize that even if you're in zone and there's no work over here, right? And there's one player coming out the backfield, and there's nothing going on behind you, and you're standing in your zone, get out of your zone and follow that guy. Like, what are these off-ball linebackers doing? That pisses me off. Nothing makes me more angry than seeing a player on the field not looking for work. Go knock somebody's face off, okay? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. I saw linebackers drooling out of the side of their damn mouths, watching a running back come out of the backfield. Touchdown. Like, what are we doing? We can't do this shit this upcoming Sunday because Christian McCaffrey will eat our fucking lunch coming out of the backfield. I'm just saying. Okay, check it out. Couple of last few points before we wrap this bad boy up. Special teams was ass. Okay. Special teams is ass. And our special teams coordinator is way too good for the special teams to be so damn ass. You better figure this shit out, man. You better figure this out. Because if you don't, I'm pretty sure they're going to launch your ass out of MetLife with the quickness. I'm just saying, man. Like, yo, you too good a special teams coordinator to have that performance be your first impression of the season. The special teams was terrible. Fix it immediately, okay? And here's the last thing. That I want to put this out there, okay? Coming out of this game, my biggest concern is our cornerbacks, okay? Our cornerbacks are terrible, and I really, really hope that we can figure this out between now and what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, between now and Sunday, we need to figure out something with these damn corners, man. Cause we can't be blitzing all crazy if our corners is just getting wiggity washed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta figure this thing out with the corners, man. So hopefully by the end of the week, you know what I'm saying, they got this thing figured out and they're ready to go. Cause listen, we got a hell of a game that we gotta go play. And I understand some people might be sleeping on Carolina and they may be, drooling at the opportunity to make Baker Mayfield look foolish. But listen, man, it's the NFL, bro. Like, don't be smelling yourself because of this win. Don't be smelling yourself because of this win thinking we can just steamroll over the Carolina Panthers, okay? It's the NFL. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm just saying. I'm simply saying we got to figure this thing out so that we don't get tickety torched on Sunday by Baker Mayfield, because that would be terrible. So listen, that's kind of the way I felt about this game. I'm very, very excited about this upcoming Sunday, mostly because I will be at the game, so that's going to be great. And yeah, that's all I got. Look forward to talking to you guys here shortly. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week until I see you. Deuces!